New game. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're playing some Firewatch tonight. I'm really excited to play this game. Campo Santo presents in cooperation with Panic Incorporated. Boulder, Colorado. That's where my parents live. 1975. All right. That's chill. We're in the 70s. You see Julia. Oh, fuck. Is Julia hot? Is she a babe? Do we get to bone Julia? Do I get to put my wiener in Julia's hole? I'm assuming I'm a dude. Oh, I'm supposed to click. I see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. My name's Henry! I love the name Henry. I really actually wanted to name my dog Henry at one point, but he's clearly a Reese, so maybe my next dog. Julia! I want to approach you, baby grill. Boo shakalaka. Bow chicka wow wow. I'm drunk. Hey, yo, what's your... major / you. You're pretty. Oh, I like this one. This is what I would say to a girl. Hey, you. You're pretty. That's how you do it. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Boom! Bitches! Motherfucker! I got it in! See? Always tell a girl she's pretty, and you get cheeseburgers and sex out of it. 10 out of 10, boys. Let's just end the game there. End the game there. We fucking did it. We're in. We got the P and the Vinci. That's all that really matters, right? That's how this shit works, so... Cut it. We're done. 10 out of 10. Good game. We got it. Woo! Oh, I'm in an elevator. Ooh. Who wears belts like that anymore? That's like, this belt is a belt that you bought your jeans from Zoomies from, and they gave you this like Zoomies skater belt that came with the jeans. You know what I'm saying? That's that belt. That's like circa 2001 when we were all in high school. No, just kidding. You guys were probably just being born then. When I was in high school, I think I was a freshman in high school in 2001. No, 8th grade? I was in 8th grade. 2002, I was in high school. I was in 8th grade in 2001, I think. Right? Yeah. Math? And then, you know, Zoomies? Oh, press this to use objects. Pick up my backpack. Gotta have my backpack, guys. Oh, I made it. Can I push the buttons? Push all the buttons. Push. Push the buttons. Push. Push the buttons. Is that my truck? I hope that's my truck. I get a dope ass. I think orange is clearly my favorite color. My backpack's orange. My truck's orange. Is this a game where I can like, do I benefit from exploring in this game? Do I get like a hidden prize? Can you sprint? Apparently not. I thought you were like 20. I'm almost 30, so. Oh yeah, shove my orange backpack in the back of my orange pickup truck. We fucking, you date for over a year. She drives you absolute. Oh, whoever wrote this knows what true love really is. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Mate. 8 out of 8. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. Holy shit, this sounds pretty epic. You two drink beers on the deck. Cheers, BB. Click. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. I like this story already. Julia wants to get a Doge. Doge. Julia, let's get a Doge, BB. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the German Shepherd and you name him Mayhem. I feel like... Why the fuck would you name your dog Bucket, bitch? Like, really? You're basically calling your dog a trash can. I think you should rethink this strategy. We're adopting the German Shepherd. Hello? Mayhem's an excellent dog. Again, with the fucking 10 out of 10 choices. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet, all rolled into one. Oh, I actually really wanted a German Shepherd, so I feel like this was meant to be. I'm just gonna rename Julia into Fern, and then Henry is gonna be Golgi. What do you guys think? No, because something probably bad's gonna happen. Like, Julia's gonna die, and this would be like a tragic breakup, and then everyone's gonna be like, you're foreshadowing your own relationship. 1979, that's what, 4 years later, you walk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Damn, this bitch moves fast. Oh no, late 20s. You're in your late 20s. Dude, this is actually kind of ironic because I'm in my late 20s. I'm 27, okay? We just got a Doge. I moved in with Brennan. I'm just saying, there's a lot of parallels. I'm pretty sure the bitch is gonna die though. Something's gonna happen. They're gonna like break up and it's gonna be like tragic. And then I'm gonna be like, I probably shouldn't compare my relationship to a video game. That's okay. What do you think about kids? Julia asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. Henry. Oh, I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. This guy is super fucking romantic. Am I right? This guy is so romantic. Oh my God, I'm just swooning in my fucking pants right now. One day, why rush? That would be pretty good. I'm gonna go with the one day, why rush? She looks away, out towards the mountain. Clearly I hurt her feelings. She wasn't saying, what do you think about kids? She was saying, Henry, push your penis inside of me and release the sperm to make babies right now, you motherfucker. Translation. The look away to the mountains, that's her being passive aggressive. That's her saying, wrong answer, motherfucker. So this is clearly a lesson on relationships. I'm just saying. She looks away, out towards the mountain. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister, aka my biological clock's ticking and I need some sperm in my vagina right now. Don't worry, you reassure her. You tell her she has the... Who wrote this? You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. Oh my God. Please tell me this isn't real. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One One day, okay, Henry says. Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Julia, you are the love of my life, and I want to now officially put my sperm inside your vagina. Will you marry me? This is my big ring that I'm gonna put on your finger. Oh. He's a sweet guy, lol. Where's my backpack? Henry, where's my backpack? So I'm actually serious. Oh, this game's kind of pretty. I'm serious though. I'm curious. Does exploring pay off? Is there any payout to exploring in this game? Or should I just do the linear path? Get engaged in bed. That's the way to go. Fuck you guys. I want a grand gesture. I am so low maintenance and low key across the board on everything else. I don't need Valentine's Day gifts. I don't need you to go over the top on Christmas. I don't need like crazy gestures 99% of the time. I like when you're affectionate and you say sweet things and you're very sincere and I know that you love me, and then I wake up every morning and go to bed every night feeling secure in that fact. That's enough for me. But the one thing that I want a grand gesture, one thing that I would be really kind of disappointed if I didn't get a grand gesture is when I get proposed to. That would be sad. I would be a little disappointed. Grand gesture, boys. If you're gonna ask a girl to marry you and spend the rest of her life with you, grand gesture that shit up, motherfuckers. Write it down. Don't forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Thoroughfare Trail. It's not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry trail. No fireworks. Should I screenshot this? Say it louder so he can hear you, duh. Definitely explore and report everything. Oh, you actually have to report stuff? What happens when you report things? How do I report things? No need to screenshot. Oh, notes and documents. Okay. Here we go, boys. We're experienced hikers going on the hiking trail of experience. Holla for a dollar, boys. What am I wearing now? Have I grown up? My backpack strap. 1980. A year later after we get engaged. It's a Thursday night. Oh, I got scared. I had to read on because I thought she was gonna die. It's a Thursday night. And Julia is 4 hours late. She's cheating on me. This bitch! This bitch is cheating on Henry. Motherfucker. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. So, I'm a girl playing as a guy. However, the actual response that most men would do in a situation like this is ignore her. But I'm a girl, and I don't like being ignored. Fuck you. Don't ignore me, motherfucker. I would rather fight than you shut down and be a little bitch. You know? Tell me how you feel. Lay it on the table. Motherfucker, let's go. Let's fight it out. I hate it when people ignore you. That's the worst. I get mad. We're gonna get mad, obviously. I mean, that's taking a little far. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. Bad move. Bad move, Henry. She tells you to fuck yourself and not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Rip. You hurt her feelings, guys. DEFCON 1. Who calls a girl an asshole? True. Who does call a girl an asshole? 1981, a year later. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like a He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. If I'm gonna be honest, that was you, Steph Lamau. What do you mean that was me, Angel? What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean sounds like me? Angel, get the fuck out of here with these comparisons. No, this game was not written about me, okay? We're talking, obviously, about Julia and Henry. Get it straight. I was gonna say, if Henry was Brennan would frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Let's be real. But I feel like I want, you know... Okay, you know, fuck it. Whatever. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Oh. Woo! We're hiking, boys. Goldie chose Victoria's Secret model? Of course he did. Of course he did. It's like that game. Do you guys remember that that game show where you would go on the game show with like your significant other, and the game show host would ask the couple a question, and they each had a whiteboard and they would write down their answers, and then you get a point if the couple, each person in the relationship had the same answer. Rita scored a point, boys. +1. It's very pretty. Like sunset. The newlywed game, exactly. And then half the time they would ask you if you whoopied. 2 forks, fire lookout, 8 miles. Okay, cool. 8 mile hike, let's go. Spacebar to climb over obstructions. He's like super into hiking by himself. 1982, during the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. That's our puppy. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Wait, what? I just went from 0 to 100. It's like, you and your lovely wife are walking your dog out on the street. There's this beautiful festival that everyone is joyous and happy at. Oh, by the way, some motherfucker tries to knife you, bitch, for your wallet. Give it up, motherfucker. What? What the hell is whoopee? Whoopee is when you have sex with someone. It's this. This is whoopee. I mean, if you really wanted to, it could probably be this too, but it's usually this. 0 to 1,000. Mayhem runs away. What the fuck? Mayhem! You're supposed to be a guard dog. Why are you running away? WTF, mate. May, me, moo, fuck, dog. Does Julia have a stutter? I'm confused. May, me, moo. Why would you call it's Mayhem. May, me, moo? Fuck, dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away or you beat his goddamn face in. You know who wouldn't have run? Bucket. Fuck Bucket. Bucket would have peed his pants right there. He would have rolled over, He'd probably be dead, let's be real. Bucket would not have lasted this long, okay? He probably would have bitten and, like, he would have licked the electrical socket. R.I.P. Bucket. May you rest in peace, my man. Pour one out for the homie. No, let's be real. Henry is not capable of beating this. Henry posed like a Victoria's Secret model. He is not capable of beating a dude with a knife face in, okay? We scare him away, clearly. Obviously, that's the right answer. Henry. What the fuck? You reach into your pocket like you got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. See? Easy. Easy. Easy skins, easy life. Doesn't have to always resort to violence, boys. It doesn't always have to resort to violence. You could use your brain to win. Lesson of the day. (1984) Plan to have kids? Get waylaid by work. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Ooh, this is really... Fuck. This one's hard. You guys, this one's really hard. Honestly, being in a relationship myself, this is one of the scariest scenarios that I can think of. Especially, oh, so we are married, right? Julia and Henry are married. I think they're married. He proposed to her, but they didn't say that we had a wedding. We're gonna assume they're married. This, to me, is one of the scariest situations that you can have in a relationship. One of. Here's the reasons why. Especially being a woman. This is from Julia's point of view, right? If Henry convinces her not to take the job, she's gonna resent him for the rest of their relationship. She's gonna resent him for not letting her spread her wings, you know what I mean? Like, do her thing, fucking find fulfillment in something outside of the relationship. And if he agrees and lets her commute back and forth, she might get so wrapped up in her job that she would prefer to be in Connecticut rather than being home. Maybe she'll meet someone, like a coworker who's there all the time, who she spends more time with than her husband. It's just a shitty scenario. You know what I mean? It's a shitty scenario. It happens. 2,000 miles. Yeah, but it's a plane trip, right? So she would basically, and a lot of people do it. Steph, your decision do not matter in the game. Either result is the same. It doesn't matter, Texas. We're gonna talk this out. This is real life. We're having real life lessons here. She's a peacock, Steph. You gotta let her fly. True. Scariest and used in most movies and TV shows to break a relationship apart. That's also true. Do peacocks even fly? I would assume so. The point being, guys, being a woman, from my perspective, if my husband tried to convince me not to take the job, I would be very unhappy because it's not all about him. You know what I mean? If my husband truly loved me, he would move with me to Connecticut and he would let me pursue my career and he would let me be the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth of the matter. So we're gonna say agree if she commutes back and forth. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Only 3 times each semester? Damn. That's kind of fucked up, man. Henry should move. Job at Yale is greater than Henry's career. Not necessarily, but like they've been married, what, it's like 1983? They've been married for like, they got married in like 79. So they've been married for a few years. If this job is a better job to provide for the family than what Henry currently has, I would say Henry should move with her. You know what I mean? I would break up with her. I'm not dropping my career for hers. Well, fuck you, Venices. Then it's not, but you're not. Here's the thing. 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 I would agree with you if they were just dating, but they are married, Venices. They're married. They're husband and wife. They made an oath. He put a finger on her fucking ring. If she has the ability to provide for the family and it fulfills her in more ways than just to get a better job, if it's actually something that she's been working for her whole life and it means everything to her to be able to have this opportunity to further her career, then he should do it. He's fucking off in the back trails hiking on the mountains, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Let's be real. Finger on her ring. Ring on her finger. I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone, okay? Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. You know what I meant. Ring on her finger. Shut the fuck up. I hate you all. I hate all of you. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. Ooh, Julia's going cray-cray. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. Seems like kind of a minor thing to lose your shit over. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Okay, so she's losing her shit. Straight up losing her shit. Just straight up, she's losing her shit. She was found crying in the stairwell. Awkward. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. You see, this is why we don't move. No, she's having a fucking breakdown because he didn't come with her and she's lonely out in Connecticut by herself trying to make it in the world and her husband's not there to support her and she's upset about it, guys. Mac and cheese would make it all better, I'm just saying. But I feel like the adult in me says that maybe if she's like having a fucking mental breakdown over some books, that she should probably talk to someone about it. I'm just saying. What do we do? What do we do? Make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I mean, I like this idea, but I think she should talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from oh no, this is not funny anymore. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Fuck. Can we show this on stream? Wait, I didn't even get to read it. Wait, I didn't even get to read it. What does it say? What does it say? So, wait. What did it say in the journal? I was so stunned by the penis that I didn't know what the journal said. The penis, like, I froze. I froze at the penis. What did the... I'm like choking. Oh god. What did the penis say? I gotta go, boys. What did the journal say about the penis is what I'm curious. It says pretty secret angel. It was a penis. Like you've never seen a penis before? I'm a virgin, guys. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. My focus was clearly singularly on the penis. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. Fuck, I'm really sad about this. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Yeah. That's fucking sad, man. Fuck. Some days, you get the Julia who calls you a dope, and your unborn children little idiots. Other days, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. This is awful. This is really sad. So I have a question. If I had said, sounds good to have kids, would they have had kids now? Because I'm going to be honest, I'm glad they don't have kids if she has early onset dementia. Do you know how epically tragic and, oh my God, not that it's not really sad for her husband to be going through this, but he's an adult. He can at least process and understand what's happening. Can you imagine if they had kids and like the kids had to go through this? That would be fucking tragic. Oh, my heart. It hurts my heart. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their house in Australia to visit her. Oh, she's Australian. Nice. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. I don't like this. This has taken a really dark turn really fast. 1988, that's the year I was born. FemSteph was born in 88. Nice. This is my year, boys. I don't want to read this. This is so sad. It's gonna make me cry. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. No, I was born in 1988. I was born in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her by yourself. Fuck. Fuck. This is also a really hard one. This is so difficult. I don't know the answer to these questions. These are like the most epically tragic moral life stories. Like moral life. What am I trying to say here? These are like the epically tragic situations that you hope your life doesn't have to encounter. These are like the moral decisions that just leave you. This is a lose-lose either way. That's what I'm gonna say. It is tough. It's lose-lose no matter what. There is no right answer. Exactly. If you put her into a full-time care facility, you're gonna feel guilty. You're gonna feel like you've abandoned her, but you get to actually live your life and you get to be individual people still. If you take care of her yourself, it shows how much you love her and she gets to be in her familiar place at her home if and when she does come out of the dementia. There are moments where they kind of like resurface and they know they're, what's the word? Cognizant? They are, there's a word for this. They're aware. There are moments where they become aware, and at least she'll be home and happy and you can spend those moments with her. But for the rest of the time, he has to suffer. You know what I mean? That's so shitty. My grandma is much happier in a facility, trust me. Through sickness and in health stuff. Consistency is greater than familiarness. Lucid, that's it. Lucidity. True. That's what I was going for. Thank you. There's moments when she's lucid. And like, if she's in 24-hour care and you're not there, like, can you imagine how scared she would be? Cognizant. No, it's lucid. Lucid's the word I was looking for. I think 24-hour care would be best. That way she's getting all the help she can get. True. It's degenerative. There are no amounts of resurfacing bit by bit either way. You can still visit her in a full-time facility and it's better for her health. Take care of her. That's love. Through sickness and in health. Facility, I wouldn't want to be a burden on someone I love. I'd put her in I would put her in a facility to get professional care. That's the love of your life. They don't heal you, I know, but they provide the care and the treatment that you need. Part of doctors, nurses' jobs at facilities like this are to inform her daily, regardless of her lucidity. Take the time together because once they are gone forever. So enjoy every moment you can get. Dementia is a bitch disease. I would want my kids or husband to put me in a facility. God, I can't make this choice. This really fucking blows. This game. Is it terminal? Dementia's not terminal. It's not fatal. It's just... It's, dementia is a form of Alzheimer's, isn't it? Basically, they start forgetting who they are, where they are. It's your brain degenerates. Right? I don't have anyone in my family that's experienced it, so I don't actually know. I'm not well informed on this, but I'm pretty sure. But dementia takes the person you fell in love with away from you, and they're no longer the same person. I understand that it's a game, but I actually think this is a very interesting and compelling choice. In reality, enjoy the last moments you have with someone, no matter what, it's life. No matter what, it's life we care, love, and die for that person, no matter what they have. Life's too short. If you love someone, you spend as much time with them as you can. All right. My grandmother experienced it towards the end. She could only remember my mother. It was pretty hard. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I don't want to make this decision on my own. So we're gonna make it together. We're gonna put it, what is the question? What is it? Care, facility, or take. Okay, you guys, we're gonna make this decision together. I'm actually really curious. Okay, how about this? I will choose the answer that I want, that I think I would choose regardless, but I'm curious of what you guys think. You never make the hard decisions in these games. I do. What do you mean? I always make the hard decisions. I'm actually genuinely curious to see what you guys would do. The Notebook stuff, the Notebook. Oh. I know. It's selfish to risk her health for you being for her. For you being there for her, I think is what you meant to say. So far, 61% of you are voting to put her in the care facility. All right. So I'm actually on the same boat as the majority here. I personally think I would put her into a full-time care facility. Here are my reasons why. One, if I was Julia, I would not want to be a burden on my husband. The moments that I do have lucidity, I would say, You need to live your life. I don't want to be a burden on you. I love you, and I think that you should let me go, kind of thing. So hard to, like, that's so hard to determine as like a bystander, but I do think if taking care of her by yourself is a little more detrimental. Just because you decided to move her into a full-time care facility doesn't mean that you don't see her and visit her every day. Spend as much time with her as you can, but it doesn't put the pressure and the weight of her every bad moment and good moment on your shoulders. You know? That's just my reasoning behind it. So I'm gonna choose this one. All right. We go either way. Wait, spawn me that way, so I'm gonna go this way first. Okay. The way is blocked. You shall not pass. This game asks some really hard questions, man. I don't... Oof. I pray for everyone in this chat. If you haven't experienced a scenario like this, I hope that we don't have to. And for those that have, I send you as many positive thoughts as I can, because I can only imagine how incredibly difficult and heartbreaking something like that would be. I don't pretend to know what it's like, but I do feel for you. I love you guys. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. There you go. And then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. This is so sad. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. This is getting really hard. I'm getting like kind of emotional. Ugh. Months go by. No! Why? Writers of this game, why? Months go by, mayhem dies. No. Your wife is going through dementia and your dog dies. What the fuck? Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it.